Hi, my name is Alex. I'm from Ukraine. I use he/them pronouns.
Hi, I'm Hrich. I'm also from Ukraine, and my pronouns are he/they.
In Ukraine, it's a huge problem with transphobia. When you came out as a trans person of any kind in family, you would probably be not recognized by family members. They think it's illness, and also we're pretty orthodoxy country, so everybody just assumes that it's against God. I think that now it's better situation with orientation. I would not say that it's like 100% of acceptance, but it's like more likely that you will be accepted. But as a trans person, plenty of people just stop being a family for their family members, because they just say like, you are not my daughter anymore, you are not my son, you are not my child.
Though she was eventually able to cross, many other members of the trans community have not been as lucky.
Right now, there is a huge spike in right-wing movement's activity, and it creates all sorts of problems, frequent attacks, physical, verbal attacks on activists, on just queer people, especially transgender people. It is really hard to pass legislation to support queer people and trans people. We couldn't pass the law regarding hate crimes. We couldn't pass a law regarding civil partnerships, which would greatly help queer people in general, and especially queer people in army, because right now they don't have an access to their partners' bodies, to visit them in hospital, to inheritance, just because they cannot get married.
I mean, there is no such thing as safety during the war for nobody, but especially for groups like trans and LGBTQ people. And also it's you can get hormones, but not when you were on a front line, not when you were like in army. You kind of can, but it's harder, like twice times harder. Also, you can get hormone therapy when you were on occupied territories, because they're affected by Russian law, and it's kind of discriminates and not accept trans people at all. You can have, like, you can change your legal gender, but it would be much harder than it was before war, because sometimes people just assume that trans people are lying to not go in army, so they change their gender, but it's not how it works in reality. It's just stereotype, really bad, but stereotype.
Yeah.
Дві вимоги до української держави забезпечити рівність прав для ЛГБТ-спільноти і ЛГБТ-захисників, і до всього світу забезпечити захист, безпеку всієї країни.
While crossing borders, trans people face some obstacles. For example, if a person's appearance doesn't match the gender marker in the passport, they will face problems 100%. Regarding transgender women, it's much harder because, as Alex said, people assume that they are just men who try to avoid draft or flee. Regarding shelter, there are not a lot of safe spaces, safe shelters in Ukraine right now. There are quite some, but just in larger cities. And regarding seeking asylum abroad, right now lots of countries began to give less support, because a lot of time passed, people should have gotten on their feet, and they give less governmental support to people who fled Ukraine.
I'm a refugee. I'm not a criminal, and they treated me like a criminal.
As a queer person, I'm like part of this society, and everybody in this society live in really, really difficult time. We are just part of a big war. And when you start, like when everything begins, it felt like only war makes sense, like only this question, and it felt like maybe I have nothing, I wanna do nothing, I just feel like everything broken, and I don't know how to explain it better. But with time, you just feel that it's part of your life. War is not. You heard explosions in the night. You feel, you see fire. You feel a lot of things at the night, and in the morning you wake up. You stand up, you drink your coffee and go to work, and it's every day. And there is no such thing as stopping work, stopping job because of explosions. There is no such thing as stopping being trans or being activist because of war. It's only makes, it makes things harder, but you can just keep going. I'm just keeping going, and I would say that I'm exhausted. And I think everybody does. But we just keep going, because there is no other way to live this life right now for us. We can't stop. We can't just not be here, not be queer. Yeah.